Come on up here. Good morning. It is Tuesday, September 16th. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are and whatever you're doing. So we are talking this week about meditation, and let's start with our deep breathing just because I need to do that today. And Pumpkin's walking around. Pumpkin, come on over. She may mosey over here and she may not. So we're going to close our eyes, inhale through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. And inhale. And hold it. We're slowing our breath down. And exhale. Hold the breath out. And thank you for joining us. Inhale. And hold it. And you're purring, thank you. And exhale. Yeah, that's very nice. And inhale. We're getting a few nice deep breaths. I want you to think about letting that healing energy come to all the cells of your body with each inhale. And as you exhale, let go of any tension, any negativity, any stress you've got in your life. Let it out. Because it doesn't belong to you. You don't have to own that. You can release it and find something constructive to do instead. And then inhale. And instead of stress, I try to look at it as excitement or nervousness. I try to reframe it in my mind. So I'm like, oh, instead of being nervous about something, I'm excited about this. And exhale. Good. And inhale. And hold it. And exhale. Good. So good morning, everybody. I'm T. Waldron. This is my cat, Pumpkin. Right, Pumpkin? Yeah. We're here with a little gratitude with attitude. Here is a delicious, it's a lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, vitamin. Good morning, Art. Wishing you and your felines a wonderful day as well. Pumpkin, you have some nice wishes from Art. Is that nice? Do you want to say anything to his cats? Yeah, so what do we have in here? So there's lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, a vitamin packet, a little bit more flavoring, cayenne pepper, Himalayan sea salt, fresh ginger. Like it's pre-done. It's like pre-ground up from like a tube, but it's good. And then oh, turmeric. Yeah, so it's a little interesting. It's a little spicy. Yeah, but it's really good for you. Okay. Ooh, so anyway, we're talking about meditation this week, and okay, if I'm going to be honest, if you asked me probably 20 years ago or even 2 years ago, I was not that into meditation. Good morning. Yeah, it is healthy, Jeremy. I'm glad you noticed. Yeah, even 2 years ago, meditation was not on a top priority on my list. I know it's good for you. We know all the studies are out there that it's really beneficial. But I was doing it wrong. And I think I've mentioned before, I'm going to tell you how I was actually teaching classes. They were exercise classes through the Arthritis Foundation. So I was a trainer for my company. So I'd probably train between 80 and 100 people on teaching these exercise courses, right? And it was a great program. And part of it was all seated. So for folks that had various abilities, whether they were very active or had challenges, everybody could do the program and they could do what they were able to. But the program was exercises, a little bit of education, a little bit of socialization, And then we would always end with meditation, which was really nice that it was all packaged together. So kind of like if they showed up for the exercise, they would get all this other stuff too, which was really a nice way to do it. And it was scientifically backed. So there were studies behind it that said, here's the benefits, and here's, this is why it's such a good thing. So I was able to, I believed in it. I spoke to it. It was good. And again, I was teaching other people to teach it and also doing it with my residents at my community. So I just didn't understand though, the like going deep into it, like really believing in it. I kind of was, like, okay, I've got to do this for 5 to 10 minutes. And I kind of found it, I did my best with what the knowledge I had at the time, but it wasn't that effective. It was guided imagery, a little deep breathing. It was okay. But now that I've been to this meditation retreat, I understand how it's a full body interaction. Let's see. Hi, Ann Hunter. Thank you. I am a cat lady. Your cat is in the care. Uh-oh. Well, good luck at the vet. Yeah, she's probably could benefit from deep breathing. I hope she's okay, Art. Yeah, so doing the meditations, it was okay. We would do like little guided imagery, walking through the woods or walking in the pine trees or going to the beach and, slowing our breath down. And there were definitely benefits to it and it was good. But doing the whole, like kind of learning how to quiet your mind, all those thoughts we have. Hi, Will Marie, welcome. Hey, Ann Hunter. Yeah, she is 16 and a half years old. Thanks for asking. Yeah, she's a senior citizen. Right, Pumpkin? Are you a senior citizen? Yeah, you are. Yeah, thank you. And I don't even know how to say your name and not swear, but anyway, the double F person, bless you too. Yeah, so learning how to really quiet our minds and spend some extra time in meditation has really changed the game for me. I kind of thought it was a waste of time before because I had a million things to do, right? Oh, wow. Mine made almost 18. Well, congrats. That's a sweet long time for a cat. Yeah, so when you can sit with yourself for a decent period of time. Now I've been doing longer meditations and they're like 45 minutes to an hour. Some are, even an hour and a half. That's a long time. And you have to learn, and it's a practice. It's just like going to the gym. I just got back from the gym this morning, and learning how to quiet your mind and go within is even more, for me, it's even more difficult because you have to keep correcting yourself. You have to keep saying, I'm not going to make my grocery list right now. I'm not going to think about how hot or how cold it is in here. I'm going to stay present and to stay focused on whatever you're meditating on. And the ones with Dr. Joe are actually quite good because he gives you something to think about or focus on within yourself. And it's nice having that guidance. And they're really well done with good music. The music helps evoke emotions that you can use to go deeper within. And it's really, and also he uses the science. So he'll say, today we're going to try to release some chemicals in our pineal gland, and we're going to do some breath work, and it's all very scientific, and then it ties in the spirituality, which I love because it's all tied together. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they said you're beautiful, Pumpkin. Yeah, you are. Thank you. So yeah, so I just thought I wanted to share with you that because and I was always really busy in my life. I never had time to stop and sit and meditate, which is kind of the busy people are the ones that probably need it the most. I know I did. Hey Mina, welcome. I like your little waving person. So it's just something to think about, and we'll talk more about it this week. But I just wanted to share that little background of I get it if you're not into meditating, but also I want to tell you that there are definite benefits, and now so many studies have come out where meditating can change your body chemistry and heal different things and help with anxiety and psychological issues. I mean, there is just, I think it's like a superpower that we can all tap into, and it's free. And I love that accessibility aspect of it because, sometimes you'll find out about a medication or a something, and it's expensive or not available or whatever. And this is something we can all do, but it does take our own attention and patience and consistency to do it. Because you get, it's like going to the gym. You go once and you might see some benefits, but you're not going to really see the benefits until you go consistently every day, and even when it doesn't feel good, and you just keep doing it. So I just want to share that with you. That's where I am with that. Hey, I'm great, Mina. Thanks for asking. How are you? Yeah, cats are experts at tuning out the extraneous and focusing on being fully in the present moment. That's so true, Art. Yeah, we can learn from them. I love that. They totally do. You don't care what's happening later. You just care about what's happening right this minute, right? That's right. So, good point. Okay, I want to read to you from our favorite book here. I'm still reading Irreducible by Federico Faggin. And we read from that, I think either yesterday or the day before, but gosh, this guy, he's so cool. He's a physicist, but then he's talking about Walt Whitman, and I want to share this with you. And okay, this is I'm on page 208. He says, nobody understands quantum physics. And this is a quote. This is a famous quote by Richard Feynman, who included himself in that statement, expressing the strangeness of quantum physics. Now, Richard Feynman was a famous quantum physicist and a famous physicist, and he solved a lot of problems, and he still thought he couldn't understand it. So yeah, thanks, Mina. I love the hearts. And then Federico goes on to say, this implies a holistic reality made out of parts that are not completely separable. And therefore, the quantum nature is already telling us that determinism and reductionism of classical physics do not exist. So he's saying that classical physics is sort of an illusion, and that free will is possible starting from the elementary fields, so the quantum field of which everything is made. Whoa, so he's saying the quantum field has free will. Oh, I'm from the East Coast of the US. Where are you from, Mina? I would love to know. Yeah, it's nice weather here. We're enjoying the fall. Okay, and then I love this because he goes on and he quotes Walt Whitman. Each of us is inevitable. Each of us is limitless. Each of us with his or her right upon the earth. Each of us allowed the eternal purports, purports of the earth. Each of us here as divinely as any is here. I mean, that's wild, Walt Whitman. And then he goes on to say, moreover, those who appreciate and develop their uniqueness do experience deep joy, love, and fulfillment in knowing themselves in each other. So if we can embrace our weirdness, I do it. And then you can share whatever makes you special. I think it just deepens our experience here on earth and brings love and joy. Yeah. Well, Nepal, excellent. Welcome. Yeah. I've been a teacher my whole life. I think we're all teachers. I think it's we need to know what we can share with others, right? And then I'll leave you with this. This is another quote from Walt Whitman from Song of Myself. Let your soul stand cool and composed before a million universes. Wow. Walt Whitman, you are a quantum physicist, and I didn't even know that. So interesting. He came up with this stuff 100, 150 years ago. And we're talking about it now in physics, and it's amazing how it all weaves together. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. You're an education teacher. That's great. That's great. Morning, Jeff. Silent War, Georgia Phantom. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'll have to see if I can check. I might have time today. We'll see. I have a lot of studying to do. There's 2 big papers I've got to work on, so maybe we'll take a break and see. But anyway, I hope you have a great day. Oh, wait, now I want to thank our amazing moderator, Imran Hossain, and he moderates every day for us. And he does a great job because our chat is so much more pleasant, and I can like focus on the content rather than swatting off the grossness. So thank you, Imran Hossain. He is also a YouTube SEO specialist, and he does a great job. So Mina, thank you. And you are too. Hey, Doberry Manny, welcome. We're going to head out now, though, because we've got a lot of schoolwork to do, right, Pumpkin? But first, I think we need breakfast. Are you hungry? Yeah, I know you are. Okay. From myself to yourself, thank you. And thank you for tuning in, Mina. Welcome to the team. And Jeff, I hope you have a great day. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. Yeah, Pumpkin, they said you're cute. Yeah, you know you are. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. And thanks, Imran. You're doing a great job.